there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are well, and if not, if you're struggling with anxiety or struggling to get to sleep, I really hope this will help. I was doing a little bit of sorting out just the other day, and I came across this program for a theatre show which probably has to be one of the best that I've ever seen. I was going to make a video as a roleplay situation about the theatre, and because I have other theatre programmes, I probably will at some point. I know I did one previously, but this one I just simply wanted to share with you and just remind me of the actual show itself. I'm a huge fan of Andrew Lloyd Webber. I mean, goodness me, what a talented individual. And this is a wonderful Azure Blue program, which I realise as I film in Sepia won't come up, but this show and this program includes some of his best work, not the most recent, as I went to see this, oh goodness me, many years ago now in London. But yeah, it was the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber, which was the absolute icing on the cake. Special guest star Michael Crawford. And to say that he was completely amazing would be an understatement. But there's music from Joseph and Evita, Jesus Christ Superstar, Aspects of Love, Requiem, The Phantom of the Opera, Starlight Express, and Cats. I don't know if you have a favourite show. It doesn't have to be, of course, Andrew Lloyd Webber. But if you have, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. I think one of my favourite shows, in fact, isn't an Andrew Lloyd Webber, it's Miss Saigon. But there are so many different and wonderful small shows, medium and large shows. And certainly over the years. The music of Andrew Lloyd Webber has been a remarkable part of the musical theatre of the past 20 years, which is now probably 30-40 years. His written three musical scores have proved devastatingly effective and successful as theatre, Yet they have contained songs and musical segments like those from Evita, which cannot strictly be called songs, which have become not only top 10 hit parade material in an era where show music rarely appeared in the charts, but also worldwide concert standards. It is a phenomenon not likely to be seen again in a long, long time. Neither is the feat recently achieved of a composer having 5 shows in the West End and 3 running on Broadway at one time, and the same time likely to be equalled, except perhaps by Andrew Lloyd Webber himself. When he does smile, he still reminds me of Frank Spencer from the comedy series Some Mothers Do Have Him, but when you have seen him sing, it's just incredible. It's a very young photo of Andrew there. Michael Crawford. After 3.5 years as the toast of London, New York and Los Angeles, in the title role of Phantom of the Opera, Michael Crawford has delighted concert-goers in sold-out houses throughout the United States and Australia over the past 12 months as the special guest star of the music of Andrew Lloyd Webber. While Phantom solidified Crawford's position in the hierarchy of entertainment stars in the United States, earning him an astonishing catalogue of critical recognition, including Broadway's Tony, Drama Desk and other Critics Circle Awards, and the LA Drama Log Award and the Drama Critics Award. He has long been a major star at home in Britain. After opening in Phantom on the 9th of October 1986, he received the Order of the British Empire, the OBE, from the Queen, as well as his second Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Musical. Born in Salisbury, Wiltshire, Crawford began his professional career as a boy soprano in Benjamin Britten's Let's Make an Opera. Numerous television appearances and over 500 radio broadcasts later found him in the popular star of the television programme So Much a Programme, More a Way of Life, which combined with his screen performance in The Knack earned him the Variety Club Award for Most Promising Newcomer. Juggling both film and stage careers, Michael went on to star in the films A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum with Zero Mostel, Buster Keaton and Phil Silvers, The Jokers, How I Won the War with John Lennon, The Games, Hello and Goodbye, Alice in Wonderland and Condor Man. In 1969 he charmed international filmgoers as the juvenile lead, Cornelius Hack, in the motion picture version of Hello Dolly, starring Barbra Streisand and Walter Matthau, directed by Gene Kelly, who has remained a lifelong friend and admirer. He captured the hearts of television audiences as the star of the long-running BBC TV comedy series Some Mothers Do Have Them, which first aired in the 70s and is still being shown and receiving top ratings in countries around the world. For this series, Michael was voted the funniest man on television by readers of the TV Times and Television Actor of the Year by The Sun. The Phantom of the Opera marked Michael's 4th consecutive starring role in a major West End musical. following Billy, flowers for Algerman and Barnum, for which he was also awarded an Olivier Award and named Show Business Personality of the Year by the Variety Club of Great Britain. I remember going to see Barnum, and in fact I literally only just arrived at the theatre and I came over very poorly, and I missed the whole show. I was kindly taken in fact out the back where the actors go into a room. It's almost very surreal. I was quite young, probably early teens, but I was there with my mother and her friends too, so they basically weren't going to leave the show. So they had to find a place for me. So the kind people at the theatre just placed me on a bed out the back. And I did feel so poorly. And I wish I could recollect more, because throughout the show people kept popping their head in just to check I was okay. Some of the actors, certainly, and I wish I knew who had popped their head in to check I was okay. But I do remember them being just incredibly kind until it was time for me to go, to be put back on the coach and sent home. Oh, yes. Michael's solo recording career started soon after the opening of Phantom. Songs from the stage and screen, and With Love, both released in the UK on the Telstar label, moved quickly to the platinum status. But his newest recording, Michael Crawford Performs Andrew Lloyd Webber, has proved to be even more of a runaway success. The striking combination of Michael's soaring romantic voice and Andrew's rich compositions has generated sales of over 1.5 million copies worldwide since its release in November 1991. I mean, that's what it was about his voice. It soars. It's so soft and gentle, and then it literally rises up and engulfs you and the whole auditorium. It's incredible. As this program is, as I say, goodness, possibly 20 years old. Maybe not quite as much as that. Maybe, not sure. I wonder what the company are all doing now. Joseph. It's one of my mother's favourites, Joseph. Now, Jesus Christ Superstar isn't a favourite of mine, but when it came to performing in this show and Michael Crawford singing Gethsemane, oh my word. Now, Evita is actually one that I've never seen. Cats. I've seen a couple of times, not recently, but again, just an absolute feast for the eyes and the ears. Such a classic. I think I saw it back in the day when Elaine Page was a Pussycat, and also Paul Nicholas. And just still some wonderful songs to this day. But in Act 1, Act 2 is obviously phenomenal, but as it went for Act 1 with Jesus Christ Superstar, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Starlight Express, which I have seen, and it's crazy how they go round actually in the audience on their roller skates. And then Cats, of course, as I say, it rises and soars and engulfs you with a power. And just when it gets you, the music stops. And then it gently rises back up again. It is a marvel. It really is. Makes me go a little bit goosebumpy thinking about it. And then in Act 2 we had Evita, Requiem, Pia Jesu. I do love that song. Of course, Phantom of the Opera Overture. Phantom the Opera. I enjoyed Phantom the Opera, and I'm probably one of the rare individuals that enjoyed Love Never Dies, which was the sequel to Phantom of the Opera. It didn't last very long at the West End, which is such a shame, but I enjoyed it. Oh, Wishing You Were Here, Somewhere Here Again. Beautiful songs. That's great. The Music of the Night. Oh, again with Michael Crawford. Again, it's just that softness. I can hear him singing it, the softness. And it just comes in waves until he lifts it and then takes you back down again. Oh, just beautiful. And the orchestra finished. And of course the wonderful Sarah Brightman. Again, incredible voice. And this was, I think, one of the first shows that I ever saw that my mum took me to, and it was the song and dance. Obviously, as the title said, part dancing, part singing. It says here the idea of pairing early cat songs with Maggini Variations Suite in two parts. I mean, the Variations music again is incredible to listen to. But it was a two-part concert, song and dance. Tell Me on a Sunday, oh, wonderful song. Peter Katz, the Variations theme tune actually ended up in, I can't think, one of the news programs on television. But again, it's still one of my favourite shows. Starlight Express. I mean, just to imagine the whole of the stage and settings and scenery with the tracks, the skill, the artists on the roller skates, the costumes, the makeup, the music. It's something to behold, it really is. Requiem. Again, I think with the songs, Pia Jesu's in it, Sarah Brightman certainly made it. The Phantom of the Opera. I mean, it's just an iconic picture. Again, richly coloured music and power, and as it was originally there, and the Michael Crawford and Sarah Brightman. Aspects of Love actually is again another one I haven't seen. has an incredibly powerful voice, but I always just loved the softness of Michael Crawford that led into power. But again, it's just down to personal preference. But what I do love is Michael Ball and Alfie Boer. And obviously Alfie Boer was incredible in Les Miserables. And their music together, whether it's them in Vegas or just them singing together with Together Again or their Christmas album, such wonderful voices together. Arlene Phillips, director. Strictly Judge. Strictly Come Dancing. And then this was before Sunset Boulevard. That was released in May 1993. So, yeah, a few years ago. Number 7. Well, it's even longer than I thought. I think, isn't it? Yeah. So that was 92. So 8. Gosh, 30 odd years ago. Oh my goodness! I suddenly feel even older than I am, or I feel. But I'm so pleased. I knew where it was. It's just sometimes our lives are, I don't know, busy, aren't they? And we just don't stop for a moment to, well, reminisce or appreciate some little treasures that we've picked up along the way. In my pub and restaurant, we actually play music and movie music on a Monday. And if I'm doing the cleaning, it's absolutely wonderful listening to all the songs. I haven't been to the theatre in quite a few years now, what with one thing or another. But I'm glad I had this moment to share it with you. And I would love to hear, as I say, in the comments below, what your favourite shows are. The ones that moved you to tears, the ones that filled your soul, made you laugh, made you want to dance. But thank you so much for joining me. And for myself in the UK, it's a very cold day. Not as cold as I know it is around other parts of the world, but for us in minus temperatures, it's a chilly one. So I'm going to go and pop on the kettle and for yourself, please do take care of yourself, and I will see you again very, very soon.